For past few days, there are crises across India and its neighboring nation in airports. Delays for 8 plus hours, no information on cancellation of flights, no immediate return of baggage and ticket fares. Airport is becoming like prison. Passengers are held as hostage. They are mistreated by airport staff as well as airline staff. The passengers are treated like prisoners. Passengers are weeping. They are not allowed to leave airport even for hotel. They are not treated well. They are beaten physically as well as they are sexually abused. Business are hit. Weddings are cancelled. Patients are dying as they are unable to reach hospital on time. And things are even getting worse as pregnant women are giving birth to kids at airports. But this very middle class don't question this very fallacy when fog cause delays at the airports. This is insane. Government is saying, oh, they are looking into the matter. They will investigate. They are setting a panel. They are arresting some few people. Yet nothing will happen because the very people who are in panel are involved in this scam. 90% of airline is controlled by two companies. That is Indigo and Air India. They don't fear any consequence because they know where passenger will go. Why is this such type of situation? What are the solution of this? The blame of this situation goes to the British era. The British were mercantilists, believe in new classical economics. Basically, neoclassical trap. By definition, they made laws that is anti-capitalism because it is anti-competition. They allowed only government-favored companies to prosper. This was how British ruled India. So Britain never feared any consequence. Whenever famine used to happen, millions died. Britain did not care. This was the reason why Indians began to rise to fight for freedom. And that's why many freedom fighters died for this country. Ultimately, under pressure of United States and Soviet Union, Britain had to give freedom to India. Yet, at this point of time, United States itself became victim of neoclassical economics. Since Woodrow Wilson in 1910s, Soviet Union became communist. And as well, at the same time, Pandit Nehru, who became national leader, hated United States very badly. He said American use S for defense, whereas high-class Britons use C for defense. He used to think American as illiterate and consider himself as British equivalent. That's why he adopted everything that was literally British, from parliamentary system to over-regulation. He did not understand the basic problem of British and European system. Here are the following. First, it is too much centralized. Second, PM is basically dictator. Any MP who dares to give different view, a deviant view, is destroyed by Prime Minister. His life and career is literally over. Bureaucracy is very big. They act as goon of the Prime Minister. They extort and exploit the people of nation. They don't care what happened to them. They only do divide and rule, and they distribute welfare in order to hold commoners as hostage. The same applied to opposition party as well. Even in opposition party, any MP who dares to go against party leader is also finished. Even then, Nehru chose this system, which was completely unsuitable for India. Because India have different thoughts, different viewpoint, and very diverse, which is incompatible with parliamentary system. Hence also come airline system. It become victim of European system. Nehru, like British PM, forced airlines to absorb into Tata-owned Air India in 1953. Before that, there were more than 8 airlines. But still Tata faced economic losses because there were not many customers. So Tata, threw away, handed over Air India to government in 1955. Laws were made to favor only Air India, no one else. It was very difficult for other airlines to set up their operation in this country. Standards of airline also began to fall gradually. Air India still did not profit after so many decades. So in 1991, when India was in economic crisis, Prime Minister Narasimha Rao liberalized and partially opened our economy compared to Carlos Menem in Argentina at the same time. But there's a catch. Government agency to favor Air India was not dismantled. Bureaucrats were not fired who made these monopolies. Hence, India entered neoliberal mercantilist age. Actually, no open competition. It favored only those who lobbied political parties or bribed bureaucrats. Basically, Babu Neta axis will win. No commoner can even dream of opening airline company. This system basically favored only 2 airlines, Air India and Indigo. Rest came and were destroyed. Anyone who tried to challenge them was finished. Example, Kingfisher. Even Jet Airline tried to create its own monopoly. Later, things fell out of favor with politicians and bureaucrats, and hence Jet Airline collapsed in late 2010s. In parliamentary system, freedom is non-existent. Lobbying prime minister as well as opposition leader is enough because he is face of all MPs. All MPs under iron fist control by opposition leaders or prime minister. Too much centralization. This is why we are seeing these things today. There is no law to protect citizen. There is no law to protect free speech. Hence, common men are treated as cannon fodder. Moreover, there is no absolute right. India has fundamental right, which means it can be altered to create social cohesion. So what's solution? Start with the change of constitution. Make fundamental right as absolute right, like we have in United States. Remove directive principle. Change the system from parliamentary to presidential, like United States have. Even Russia has this system. Reform policing system similar to United States, like every policeman will have camera in their chest, which Indian policemen don't. Close all useless departments like Airport Authority, DGCA, BCAI, Women's Ministry, Textile Ministry, Aviation Ministry, Science Tech Ministry. Fire all their bureaucrats. Afuera. Don't even bring them back. Apply it on all sectors. Make right to property as absolute right, which was destroyed in Kesav Nanda Bharti case. Argentina already have done it under Javier Milei. So is most of Arab countries as well as nowadays Latin American country. You go to Emirates, it's tax free to do business. That's why so many Indians as well as Britishers are moving there. We already have seen another disaster happening in Goa. People are saying who is behind it. It was unlicensed club that was burnt. Why unlicensed club got into this place? Because of bureaucracy, politician access. If no one will question bureaucracy or politician, nothing will happen. They will just say who, why, but they will not touch the core of the issue. As long as India does not do these fundamental reforms, basically completely altering constitution, disaster will continue, nothing will happen, no one will be held accountable. People will die and India will remain as a hell, a third world state, unlike Argentina and Arab country who are moving to great age. Thank you. If you do like video, do press like button, do press subscribe button, do share, do press bell button, as well as do comment.